There are actual apartments inside of the TARDIS. I had no idea. I wonder if that's actually accurate. What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a TARDIS map, and I want to go ahead and make something really clear before we get started. I do realize, in fact, that today is supposed to be a survival episode. However, I've been experiencing a little bit of lag on my world near my house, and I just recently updated to 1.2.8, so the survival series is going to be on hold just for a little bit, so you guys don't have to worry about that. It will eventually come back, although I can't say as to when it will. It's going to be on hold. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at this TARDIS map, and according to MCPDL, this is actually one of the most advanced TARDIS maps that they have available on MCPDL so far. This was actually made by a guy which has a bit of a weird username, if I'm being completely honest. Ding Dong 61. I know he probably has a reason for his username, but yeah, that's his username. So make sure to check his links down in the description if you want to check out him. So yeah, basically what this is well, a TARDIS. If you have no idea what a TARDIS is, basically it's a space machine, spaceship slash time machine from a rather popular BBC, which is a British station, TV show called Doctor Who. And I gotta say, I've looked at a little bit of this. I haven't looked at too much of this, but from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So there are two main things that you need to know about the TARDIS. Number one, it is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And number two, it can travel between time and space. And what I mean by that is, this will allow us over here, this will take us to different planets. This will adjust the time are basically around us. And then the rest of the map is two different things. One, if we go out these doors, which I actually had to fly the TARDIS a little bit just to get to work the first time, you can go to different planets, and then out over here is the remainder of the TARDIS. Here's how I'm going to run things. I'm actually going to first start off by taking a tour of the actual TARDIS itself. Now, I've looked a little bit around this place, but I haven't looked around it too much. I've not been downstairs. I've kind of looped around the outside, and that's pretty much all I've done. But other than that, I've not really explored the TARDIS whatsoever. So I'm just going to do a quick look around the outside of this TARDIS first. Then I'm going to go to the center. Then I'm going to go downstairs and take a look there, and we've got ourselves a door over here. So what's in here? It looks like, this looks like the outside edge of where we just were on the TARDIS. I'm pretty sure that's where we are right now. And yeah, it definitely looks like it, because those are the piston doors that we took to get into the other rooms of the TARDIS. So that's actually kind of interesting, and that's kind of cool that they left in the fact that you could take a look at least the little bit of redstone that's there. I understand how the piston doors work. It's not too complicated, and they left just the littlest bit of it exposed, which I think is actually kind of cool. So let's see what's in here. A whole bunch of levers. I don't think these actually do anything. I'm not entirely sure. So we've got ourselves zero room, no idea what this is. If I step on this, okay, so I've got myself, I think it's a regeneration effect, I don't really know. Okay, so let's see, first and second, okay, so this is basically all the, places where you can go, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm not 100% expert on Doctor Who. I have to be completely honest. But one thing I do know is that the Doctor will basically regenerate himself into a new body every so often. When he's about to die, he'll basically disintegrate and regenerate into another body. And basically that's what it means by first and second, third, fourth, so on and so forth. Because the Doctor just completely regenerates itself each time, and there is so basically the Doctor is what's known as a Time Lord. I can't really tell you much other information other than that. I do understand some of the series, but not a lot because I don't watch the series and I'm not an expert. So the Master is technically like a villain of the Doctor, who's also a Time Lord, but he's a bad guy. What the rest of these are, I honestly cannot say. But I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to take a closer look at any of that stuff. Actually, I should probably mention, according to this, there's like 17 different control rooms. According to that, there's like 17 control rooms, which I'm pretty sure that's what was in here. This is where you can go to get all the different controls. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that's for. I'm fairly certain. I think this is the final loop around before we get back to the main section. Let's see, let's take a look. And this leads back, back to the control room. Okay. So let's take a look at what's in here. So we've got, apparently there are like actual apartments. There are actual apartments inside of the TARDIS. I had no idea. I wonder if that's actually accurate. Okay, so far, they seem to be fairly similar to each other, which I can't say I'm too surprised. There's a cafeteria that's actually kind of cool. Oh, wow. This actually looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. If this is actually a thing that's in the TARDIS, that'd be actually kind of cool, because this is not something I would expect from a TARDIS. This leads us into what appears to be the kitchen. I mean, it seems fairly obvious. Is there anything? Can I get into this furnace or dispenser or whatever it is? No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. So let's see if I come out this door. Okay, so there's the kitchen. Yeah, I was fairly certain that was the kitchen. Let's see, we've got ourselves an armory, which I'm fairly certain I know how that works. We got a wardrobe, tool shed. Alright, actually, let's take a look inside the armory. We've got an iron sword, iron axe, some kind of gun. We've got ourselves, I'm assuming these are the bullets fired by this gun. I'm pretty sure, I mean, fairly obvious. It's gotta be like a bow and arrows. It's fairly obvious. What was this? This is the wardrobe. Okay. So here we can obviously get geared up. And again, this is basically my first time looking through. I did kind of look a little bit into it, but I didn't go everywhere. I just kind of looked in like one room and looked like the fact it was a large place, and that was about it. Okay, so let's see. This is the tool shed. We've got ourselves pickaxe, shovel, hoe, torches. Okay. And that looks to be about it for that. Is there anything? You know what? I'm going to close the door just because I can. I don't know why. So the fact that it has legitimate apartments inside the TARDIS, that's actually kind of interesting. If that's actually legitimate within Doctor Who, I'd actually be surprised. Is there actually 3 floors to this? That's kind of crazy. Then again, the TARDIS itself is kind of large, so I guess I can't say I'm too surprised. Okay, so let's see. This looks to be just the redstone and some of the command blocks to some of the the control room. So that's actually nice. So we got ourselves a greenhouse in here. So we've got all our different crops that we can grow, which is actually kind of nice. We got our carrots over there. We've got our beetroot right here. Wheat right here. potatoes right there. Looks like we've got, out the back here, we've got places for melon, sugar cane. Looks like we've got a little bit of taller grass back here. We've got ourselves more sugar cane, some pumpkins. What's in these chests? I'm actually kind of curious. What's back here? Okay, nothing. I'm assuming that's just for, like, storage, I'm going to assume, and I have no idea why I was even flying in the first place. I was just kind of flying. So I just pressed my jump button once, and apparently I just started flying. Actually, flying might be a little bit faster than walking. So if we come to this side, what do we have back here? Okay, so we were just over there. There we go. Okay, so what's over here? I'm kind of curious. Okay, we did, like... Okay, we got ourselves a library in here. Oh, wow. This is a pretty big library, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, most libraries are usually pretty big. Okay, so it looks like what we do is we just come, like, up. Here we just keep going up if we really want to. And looks like the map creator, put in an actual swimming pool with a diving board. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, that does actually look really cool down underneath the water. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool down underneath the water. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we're down on the bottom floor now, which I can't say I'm surprised. We've got an observatory down in here, which... Oh, now that is cool. I like this a lot. This is really cool. Okay, so obviously this is like the telescope where we can look out from. And can we actually get a decent view out this telescope? We can. That is really cool. Alright. So we're now obviously on the bottom floor, as I've already mentioned. I'm kind of curious what all is actually down on this second floor, all things considered. What's back here now? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to showcase other parts of this map. What we have down here? So looks like we've got ourselves some command blocks. Now this is fairly obvious why. It's fairly obvious why they would implement that into the map, because there's gotta be a ton of command blocks they need to put. There's 4 floors to this. Holy crap. Is there really 4 floors to this? Holy crap, this place goes on forever. Alright. So we're on the bottom floor. I don't think there's really anything. Is there anything on this bottom floor? Okay, there is. Okay, looks like we got architectural reconfiguration system. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it's a tree, obviously. That much I can tell. Other than that, I really don't have any explanation as for... There's even a... I can go even further. This place is massive. How far down can I actually go in this place? This is incredible. Alright, I feel like I am going to end up getting lost the further down in this place I go. Unless... Am I down on the bottom floor? Hold on. Either this place goes down forever, or... Either this place goes down forever, or there's like a command block that registers when I'm in a certain area and then teleports me to the top, which, if that's something that actually can do, I wouldn't be too surprised. But this place, oh my gosh, this place is just one of the biggest places I've ever seen thus far. Hold on. Am I where I think I am? Actually, I don't know where I am, so I can't answer that question. So it does look like I'm down as far as I can possibly go. I've made an assumption that I might have been being able to teleport upwards after going down a certain set of stairs, but I didn't actually notice my character getting moved at all. Alright, I think I've explored this place enough. If I can find my way back up to the top, so I want to show you guys. I've explored as much of this as I could actually want to. So I want to try and make my way back up to the top, which admittedly could take a little bit of time. I have no idea what all these layers are supposed to actually legitimately be for engine room. What's in here? Okay, I don't like this at all. This is very ominous. Alright, so what's... Oh! Yeah, I don't like this at all. So, hold on. I want to test something. Oh! Oh, there's actually legitimate ground here. Oh, nope, not anymore. There we go. That was... Oh! Oh, so is this supposed to be the engine room? That's kind of interesting. That's why I can't go any further across. I gotta do this. Okay. This is kind of interesting. I'm gonna give it that. This is actually kind of interesting. Alright. This place just goes on forever. Let me actually legitimately try and make my way back to the top floor this time, because I think I've explored about as much of this TARDIS in that one video can possibly even explore. I was sort of expecting this place to be as massive as it is, but I wasn't expecting it to be this massive. This is actually kind of interesting. Okay, so yes, it looks like I've made it back. Yeah, it looks like I've made it back to the top floor. This place is just absolutely massive. That is cool. So I just gotta find my way back to the main control room, because now I want to show you guys the actual actually flying the TARDIS and actually manipulating time in this place, because that's actually two things that the TARDIS can do. Is it can fly to other places, like other planets and stuff, and it can also, let's see, control room, there we go. So it can fly to other planets and dimensions. It can also travel through time, which is actually kind of interesting. So it looks like if I flick this lever, I can get it to go backwards in time just a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a repeating function, but it does make the time move at least. So that is actually kind of interesting. Let's see, I've not seen, so rain, clear, thunder, that's actually something I did not realize it would do. Now if I go ahead and press this button, it actually gives me, well, it says in chat a fishing rod, but if I actually scroll over it, is it going to say, yeah, it still says fishing rod, but this is actually one of the tools / weapons that the Doctor in Doctor Who actually uses, and this is actually called a sonic screwdriver, and depending on which iteration of the Doctor you have, which generation, it's like the sonic screwdriver actually ends up changing. It actually makes an interesting sound effect when I use it. Yeah, that's what it does. And in certain Doctor Who mods and resource packs and add-ons, it actually acts as a redstone component. You can click it onto redstone and it'll turn it on and off, which is actually kind of interesting. I don't know if it does that, but that's basically what it does in certain places. Now, let's go ahead and actually launch this TARDIS. So, we go ahead and do this. Now we are actually flying through dimensions. And I actually like this feature a lot. The fact that the glass right here does this. This is actually a really cool feature. I like that. So let's go ahead and land this TARDIS. Alright, so we just landed the TARDIS. And this is something I have not showcased yet. But if we were to go onto this, we are now actually on another planet right now. We are on legitimately another planet right now. And this is just basically what looks like around us now. There are, like, legitimately other planets that we could go to. Actually, hold on. I'm pretty sure if I just go back inside of this TARDIS, it should... Yeah, there we go. Takes me back inside, and if I go ahead and launch the TARDIS again and land the TARDIS, hopefully I'll land somewhere else, because if not, that must be a bug within the map. No, it looks like I'm in the exact same place, so it doesn't look like it actually ends up changing where you're going. Which is the door? I'm trying to figure that out. Actually, I think I just figured out what the door is. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense as the door. There we go. And let's try this once more. See if we can, in fact, get somewhere else. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but you know what, we'll go ahead and try. No, it doesn't look like we're actually being able to get much of anywhere. I don't know what's causing it to not, unless there's like somewhere else in the map that we need to go to tell it to go to a different planet. If that might be the case, I am not 100% sure if that's what's actually going on. I am not an expert on either Doctor Who or the TARDIS in general to know if that's actually what's going on. I'm actually gonna try something. Is this the room I think it is? Yes, this is the room. Can I get in here, please? Thank you. This is the room with all of the levers. So, I'm actually kind of curious. Actually, I don't think this room does what I'm thinking it does. I'm thinking this room might... Can I please... Can you stop lagging so I can stop flying here? That'd be great. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so I guess I'm going to stuck flying. There we go. I'm going to assume that those levers are actually technically there for, like, the doors and stuff for where they are. I'm pretty sure, but I was thinking that might possibly be how I would actually end up. Actually, yeah, it looks like that's actually what those levers are there for, is for the doors. It's probably what it's there for. I was thinking maybe that might have something to do with me being able to travel to other places, but apparently not. I'm going to try this one last time. And if this doesn't work, then I'm assuming then the map is not working the way... Yeah, the map doesn't look like it's working the way it's supposed to, which is a bit of a shame. I was actually expecting it to take me to a different planet, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to be. Hopefully the map creator will be able to fix that. I have no idea what the problem might possibly be, unless I'm doing something wrong, which could also be what's going on. But you know what? Other than that, I think this is actually a good place to go ahead and end off the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.